I'm Jay, and this is my hetero life mate, Kev. He's not silent though.
Oh God!
Yeah, we've been playing this NASCAR Rumble game for years.
Oh yeah,
Probably
long time.
almost a decade, I think. It's
When did it come
2008, man. This game came out like, I don't know, 2000, I think. So almost a decade we've been playing this game, and we're going to be playing through the whole game for you. And we go 2-player. So let's get the show on the road. Yeah. We skipped the what was it here? Wild Card Cup, because this is random tracks that we already done.
Yeah, there's no point. And we could end up driving that same track again.
Yeah. So then we also skipped the EA Cup because it has 6 tracks we've already done. So it'd be just like repeating the same crap, right? So it's no point. So here we are playing our Final Fantasy VII playthrough. We are intending to play all of Final Fantasy VII. All the way through, while at the same time doing some voice acting at the same time. And it's going to be some crazy crap on the wall that we're going to be doing for you. We're going to be playing the whole game straight through in one night. Well, maybe not one night, but anyways, it's going to be an extraordinary event.
As you can tell, it's going to be very bad.
Oh, that's a knee slapper. Hey, I lost my accent. Oh, okay. Anyways. So here we are, and we're going to play it right now. We're going to be doing some more NASCAR Rumble. We're bringing it back. Old school.
Hardcore.
But
not.
Hardcore. But not, yeah. So, yeah, we had some requests to do bonus tracks. It never occurred to us to do bonus tracks. So we're going to do some bonus tracks. And, well, there's 3 bonus tracks.
Yeah.
So we're just doing 3 of them. And the track that we missed, High Noon. Steve Dre 95. I think his name is Steve Dre. Steve Dre requested High Noon, so we're going to do that for y'all. So we're going to play the sequel now to NASCAR Rumble. Oh yeah, you might remember us from NASCAR Rumble playthrough.
Yeah, from like 30 seconds ago, depending on how fast your internet is.
Stuff and junk. Such and such. Ergo, concordantly. Anyways.
Therefore.
What's the therefore? Oh. Yeah. Anyways, we're going to be playing NASCAR Rumble, and it's a sequel, underrated sequel to the PS2, to the PS1 version. It's on the PS2, and it's pretty good. It has some of the old tracks in there that we're familiar with and stuff and junk. But they added a flip thing, like a stunt thing.
Yeah, the whole
I have to
stunt
flip
thing.
to gain a speed boost, so every CPU player does it all the time, as much as they can.
It's really annoying.
It's alright, but it's not, they didn't have to put that in there, and frankly I wish they didn't. But whatever, it's still a fun game.
Yeah.
And here we are. So let's get the show on the road! Yeah! Woo!
Come in.
Hey! Hey, Tails.
Yo, just playing a game here.
Oh, cool. What you playing there?
Oh, Monster World.
What's that? Looks like ass mixed with poo. But yeah, Rumble Racing, the sequel to NASCAR Rumble. It's not bad. It's not as good as the first one, but it's pretty good. It's kind of a disappointment.
Yeah.
You know, like EA Games, it's in the game, but this one sucks. But we're playing it anyway.
Yeah, just so you know what
It's
we have to deal with.
It still is one of the better racing games out there for the PS2. Yeah.
That's not one of those like super realistic simulators.
I don't play those. I played Gran Turismo 1, skipped 2, played 3.
I like
a
2
little bit.
actually.
I played 4. 4 is pretty good, but it's not as fun. Stupid licenses. I have to Game Shark the licenses.
Yeah, that's what I had to do with the original.
Oh, ugh, just can't begin to describe to you how much of a pain in the ass it is to do some of those licensed tracks. And the fact that you have to have the license to do them enrages me so much.
He becomes green. It's just terrible.
Like, Gran Turismo, seriously. You know what those guys at Gran Turismo should do? They should have Gran Turismo, sure, whatever. throw it out there. But they should make a completely opposite kind of racing game with the same amount of work in it. Like all the same look, the graphics and all that. But just arcadeify it.
Yeah.
You know, just like put in twisters, like NASCAR Rumbleify it.
Throw in some twisted metal.
You have all those cars, like the Gran Turismo 4, which is the best one in my opinion, because it has like 500 cars. You can have like a NASCAR Rumble kind of game with 500 cars of all various sorts and types. They have a NASCAR in that game, I think I'm not mistaken, or if not, I know they have an F1 racer in that game.
Yeah.
But they have, like, with all the twisters, all the power-ups, and all the, the thunderstorm over your head, and have it on the PS2. I don't give a shit. I don't own a PS3, so I don't care if it's on the PS3 or not. Put it on the Wii. There you are.
Yeah.
We got a steering wheel we can use. There we go. And throw it on there. And Gran Turismo Wii, arcadified. You can call it that, or Gran Turismo Rumble. There you are.
Yeah.
That would be a game I would play, and definitely do a video series on. Let me just say you nothing or something, blah, blah, blah.
What?
That's yeah.
Is our battery almost dead?
When the lens zoom goes back in, we know we're done.
Okay.
With the battery.
Okay.
That should be the battery. Anyways, another thing, we're trying to do Mario Kart Wii, because I just bought it. I have the box right here.
Hence
Just
the
to prove
wheel?
it. Yeah, well, no, you can get those separately. I could have just bought the wheel for no reason. Mario Kart Wii. And we want to do a video series on that, but this computer kind of chunked out on us. So this is another episode of just random crap. But actually, we have a plan today.
It's special.
He came up with it, actually. Just a
Scary.
Just like, we're here to pay our homage, or whatever the word is.
Or pay or something.
Our pair of something.
Pay or something.
Our homage, our honor. We're here to pay our respects to the greatest racing game ever to walk or drive this earth. We are, of course, talking about NASCAR Rumble for the PS1.
Way to lay it on thick.
The best racing game known to man.
Or man to know.
They're man to know. So, NASCAR Rumble, your thoughts?
Yep. We played it. It was pretty good. Definitely a kick-ass game.
Yeah, it was.
Graphics were not too bad for its age.
No, actually, no, not even that. They were bad back then.
Well, back then that was the best they had.
Well, no, they had Gran Turismo. That was better, wasn't it?
I think NASCAR Rumble came out before that.
I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, the graphics were pretty good back in this day. It has its charm, that's for sure. Even to this day, it just has its charm. The sequel doesn't have that charm.
But it does have Larry.
Yeah, well, they both have Larry.
Yeah.
That's the name we gave the commentary joke guy that's in the game.
Because that's his name in Rock and Roll Racing.
He's in that game?
I think it's the same guy. Sounds
Really?
like him.
Oh, we should look that up.
Yep.
I never will, of course. But yeah, the way the cars feel, and they sound like they're made out of tin.
Even the big, giant vehicles.
The flashy sparks that are fake and look like a little triangle. The flashes. They look totally cartoony.
Yep.
The way everything, the tornadoes, everything is just. If you're going to the bumper mode, if you plan on that, if you want an acid trip of a game without acid, you go into the bumper mode and you put on the power ups and all that stuff.
Turn on Mayhem.
Turn on Mayhem and just racing at elite, and you'll be like sky, ground, ceiling everywhere, side, car, ground, and then you'll be backwards and you don't know it yet until a car comes hitting on you, BAM! And then you're like, and then you're wrong way, and then you got to turn around, and then you get bombarded by another tornado, and then you're going all over the place. Like, it's just insane. And then another car hits you in the front because another car is flying also because another tornado hit, and then you got a storm on top of you, and then you don't know what's going on.
Just to make you go the wrong direction again.
Wrong way. Reduce speed, tornado alert. No, I just want to play that game again right now.
Just the fact that you're racing friggin' NASCARs down residential streets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beaches.
Like, yeah, you see
Through train tracks.
Yeah, you see a lot of, like, what is Need for Speed Underground, you get all these racers.
Yeah.
All souped up. But no! NASCARs!
Oh, don't forget the bonus cars, like the rocket cars, a chicken truck, a tow truck, I think.
The payloader.
The what?
Big tractor.
I don't remember that.
Big yellow tractor.
Oh, the loader. It's a loader.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a tractor. Loader. What else is there? There's that golf cart, or some. No, there isn't. That's in the second one.
There is a golf cart.
There is?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, what's that car with that small little race car with the big giant fin on the top?
Oh, that's the sprint car. It's
Sprint car.
for dirt racing.
Yeah.
Or some
memories.
sort.
Trying to unlock everything. You have to, like, try to find little unlocks during the tracks. Like to unlock the chicken truck, you have to
go through that chicken coop.
Go through that chicken coop and bust open a certain
one of the
section.
Walls, yeah.
Yeah, like that, for example.
Find a golden wrench. In the second one, I found a penguin and it unlocked another car.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Rumble Racing.
Remember back in the day, we used to, before the age of the internets, we used to videotape our races and put Star Wars music to get to it.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Hook up one audio jack from a CD player into the VCR, and then the other audio jack, like, the left channel, for example, of the CD, the right channel of the game into the VCR in the back, and then the video into the VCR and record it. I still have that tape too.
I think I have one like it too somewhere.
That's before the days of the interwebs.
Yeah.
The YouTubes.
Well, we had our own YouTube. It was called the VCR.
Yeah. Of course, we couldn't show you our crap, but now we can. Now the whole world can watch us be idiots. We're going to talk about gamer girls. And apparently there's such a thing. Actual three-dimensional real women playing games.
Holy crap!
I know! I thought it was just a guy thing only. Anyways, and we're also going to be talking about our next-gen games. But yeah! So yeah, gamer girls, your thoughts?
Well, we're people too, and we like games. Well, I only like RPGs, really.
So, you consider yourself an RPG geek?
Yes, I do.
She is a guru.
I love Final Fantasy.
What's your favorite Final Fantasy?
Probably 7.
So, your favorite games are RPGs and Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
Any other kind of RPGs that you play?
The Zero the Fire series, Wild Arms series, Chrono Trigger. Don't tell me anything about Chrono Cross. I hate that game.
I agree. Chrono Cross sucks balls.
Hard.
Hard balls.
Yep.
Next topic.
Frankapalooza. No.
No.
Next gen games.
Next gen games.
They suck.
You know what really grinds my gears? Next gen games. Just grind my gears.
Now, why do they grind your gears?
Well, that's an interesting question. Thanks for asking. Well, the reason why next-gen games grind my gears is because they focus on graphics way too much. So I myself do not have a next-gen system, unless you count the Wii. But when Nintendo was, releasing Wii and marketing it at the beginning, before it was released, they weren't competing with Sony, with the PlayStation Treve and the Sony Box 360 X720X, whatever it's called. I don't even know anymore. But anyways, they weren't even competing with that because they were on their own level. They were focusing, we gotta have ultra realistic graphics and super, 5.1 surround sound, like a high def. If you have a tube TV, you're screwed because you won't see all the nice little shiny particle effects on the ground with all there's a leaf on the ground, and look at that, there's a little bird flying in the sky way out there. But no, you're not going to see that unless you have a high def 20,000 inch plasma super Star Trek-y monitor up in your friggin' bridge crew room. You know what I'm saying? No, like the Wii, you could hook it up to a crappy ass TV, like I do right now, like an old, I don't know what inch that is, what is that, 19, 17? 17 inch TV that has the, it's round. And it looks great on there. I'm fine with that. I don't need I'm going to use that TV till it dies. Till I have to shoot it. Yeah, which should be. No, actually, no. There's lots of life left in it.
Oh, except that plug.
I can repair it.
Right.
That's right. It even has one speaker. It doesn't have stereo.
We have the same stinking TV with the same stupid plug problem.
Yeah. Well, Sylvania. Anyways, so That being said, I play PlayStation 1 games still, not a lot, but I play DS games a lot, which is basically the N64 in your hand. PSP, which is a PS2, and I play a PS2, and Wii, which is a Super PS2, basically, or a Super GameCube, whatever we're going to call it that. I don't know.
With the Power Glove, only a wand, and it works.
Yeah, it works really well. You should use that wheel for Mario Kart Wii. It's perfect. You just and the car goes perfect. Yeah, and when I go to people's houses, they have a PS3 and a Sony Box 360. Why do I keep calling it that? Xbox 360, 1000. I'm like, it looks so good. It's like eye candy. Everybody else is freaking used to it. Oh yeah, I play games like this blindfolded. I don't even have to look at the graphics. Go right through the blindfold because they're so good, and it's like acid going through your eyes, and But well, not really. It's
more
nothing like that actually.
With, less gameplay.
I'm sure they have good gameplay, but I'm not spoiled. I still PS2 games. They still impress me. It's like, oh wow, this is good graphics. Yeah, I'm like old school, man. I'm not even trying. It says, oh, that looks good. So when I see a 360 game, it blows me away. Blows me hard. And here's Josh.
Oh my god.
This is what Josh is doing right now, being heavily distracted by us. This is his life after work and mowing the lawn.
Veel tijd, Archie-man.
It's great. There's some, empty plates. I'll give you the grand tour of his office here. It's in the kitchen. There's my desk. Focus. There's my desk. Collecting dust. The computer there. It's kind of dying and dead. And Kevin's doing something weird on it. But anyways, yeah. This is some empty plate where he ate something on there. Here's a game collecting dust, Nintendo Prime 3 Corruption. Not one of us have played this game yet. We bought it though. Yeah, there's a Bible. It's good. Some discs that never get used. And he's playing WoW. Oh, he's dead. Oh, so he isn't the best, strongest warlock on the server. You're welcome.
You're so nice, Jay.
I am
This
nice.
is where I noob it up, and this is where I watch my porn.
This is where you watch your furry porn. Whatever that is. I don't know what that is. Oh, he's checking up talents. He's cheating. Yeah,
And
checking the
such.
forums. Yeah. And stuff and such. This is very fascinating what you're doing right now. Josh, can you describe to us what you're doing right now?
Running back to my corpse.
And why? Why are you running back to your corpse, Josh?
You distracted me and we all died.
Oh yeah. Really? Isn't that something?
Ooh, they're doing Cavern of Times, I think.
Ah, yes, Cavern of Times. I did that place once.
So many times.
So many times. Once.
Me and Kevin aren't high enough level to do it.
I suck.
Oh, check out his keys. Check this out. You see that? There's no letters anymore in the WASDs. The space bar, there's light shining through it. These buttons are, I don't even know why they're gone, but they're gone. He has his stats right there. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. Yeah. Oh, Josh. Josh is dead. And, so how's the guild doing?
Man. It's a bit harsh when we lost Gemma, but
Yeah,
some people have to move on.
Gemma's gone?
I haven't moved on. Yeah, Gemma's gone.
Oh.
I know. I was in love with Gemma. But yeah.
We miss you.
Guy.
He was a guy. And what a guy!
What a man.
What a man! There's a good shot. But yeah, we're going to give a shout out to our guildies, our clitties. as I like to call them. We call them Clitties. Team Reverence of the World of Warcraft guilds. Yeah, I'm Cal. I'm a level 70 warrior of the elite caliber variety. Actually sucked, but whatever.
Kowalski.
What? Sorry, I yelled in your ear, but you're deaf anyway from headsets.
You called yourself Cal here. It's actually Kowalski.
Kowalski. No, wait, sorry, yes, Kowalski. On what server are we on?
The Scryers.
The Scryers.
It's like the third worst server in the entire game.
Woo! Woo!
But they're hardcore.
Not really. Well, they are. Yeah, Gamma Sutra is gone. Oh, Gamma. We never had the anal sex we wanted.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud or did I think it? Huh? Anyways, yeah.
This is not on camera.
Moreno's gone. 12-year-old creepy kid.
Nice.
But Don Fire's still here. Hey, Don. Donnie Pooh.
Oh boy.
And who are the guys that like to imitate me? Who are they?
Traka.
Straka. Anybody else? Orden, yeah.
Here is proof that I actually do the movie guy voice. I don't have some sort of voice modulator imitating it or anything like that.
Well, what's that voice modulator?
That's nothing. That's a screwdriver.
So yeah, this is me, J-Day, watching Josh play WoW.
Today.
Josh plays WoW 24 hours a day. He doesn't sleep. He's on welfare. He doesn't even work.
Sleep is for the weak.
25 hours a day when I'm dual
Dual what?
dual fragging.
Oh, because you have 10 accounts.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
10 accounts, really.
Yeah. Well, Figmentium has 5. Or more than that for Dark Age. Something
Holy
like that.
cow. That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah. So today, what are we going to be talking about, Kev?
Video games and the effects of violent video games on peoples.
Apparently, we talk about only video games in the show. Sorry. Wasn't the plan.
No, but it's just, maybe the next series will be something more interesting.
Maybe after, the whole Star Wars ripoff crap, we can talk about other shit, like Matrix, The Girls, for our favorite bands. Turkey Jerky. Yeah, we're going to be talking about video games and the apparent effect on kids, making them go homicidal and making them very
Homicidal?
Homicidal. So, Kev, what do you think about the whole topic of discussion and stuff and junk?
Well, it pisses me off, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I play violent video games. I'm probably one of the most laid-back people there is. And then there's these kids that are like, have had no parenting whatsoever. They play Unreal Tournament 2000, like that video, with that German kid freaking out because he wants to play Unreal Tournament, and he's just losing it. The kid just freaks out, and he smashes everything, and then he just completely flips out when he dies. And then you get parents wondering why they're losing it.
Also, there's the whole rating system that people seem to be using for some strange reason. Well, some video game stores will use it, but like I was talking to some stranger that was looking at video games and they were talking out loud, and I wonder what my 15-year-old boy would like. He's played the other Grand Theft Auto games. Maybe the fourth one should be good. Like, maybe the first one. And your kid should not be playing the Grand Theft Auto games. Those are adult games.
Yeah, it's like
that's part of it. They
don't pay attention. Like they go into a movie store and they see the ratings, and
Yeah.
then they clue in. But when it comes to the
But it's not
actual
forced enough.
games, they just look at, it's a video game.
Yeah, and then you get what really hurts it though. The whole stereotypical video games is rotting your brain or whatever.
Yeah.
Is the fact that the news reporters or the what do you call them, the anchormen, whatever, the reporters on the news and CNN are not video game players at all. They don't know anything. They don't know anything about what they're talking about in the video games, and they're trying to say that this game, the player is like, he's losing his mind because he's not playing game. I don't know what they say, but they should know what they're talking about, because
Exactly.
they should know. They should be a gamer. They should hire somebody and then fire them when they're done if they want, But just hire somebody that's a gamer to report about the topic of video games and violence. Then it'd be a fair...
Yeah, it'd
it'd be
it
fair.
wouldn't be biased. It wouldn't be like
biased, yeah.
more on the side of generally being stupid.
It'd be like, non-gamers talking about video games.
Yeah, here's a good comparison. Getting a brain surgeon to build a house. Not gonna happen, ever.
I like that idea, though. It's not rocket science, it's brain surgery! Anyways.
Hand me that ice cream scoop.
Ice cream that ice... Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that really takes me off.
That really grinds my gears. So we're going to talk about another topic here. Kevin's video game life. He works in beta testing or something like that for some video game
development of
for some
sorts.
garage band video game company. It's very cool.
It's kind of like that.
Yes.
Basically, we got the source code. It was released about a year back now, I think a little bit longer, for Warzone 2100. Really great game. Nobody knows about it.
It's not bad.
It's really great. We've had a great team working together to bring it back. It's been very, very upgraded from where it was. A lot of the bugs have been fixed. It's very playable. We can't wait for the new release to actually be out for the public. Right now it's just beta testing stuff that I've been doing with Copper Core and Armor Cav and them.
Yeah.
No names.
Internet. Ego.
Internet
Alter egos.
lingo.
Yeah. Alter egos.
We're starting the game, we're bringing the game back, we're creating a new storyline, new plot for everything, basically making it a new game, but it's going to be linked to the original 2100.
And what game are you working on right now, anyways? Like, right at this moment?
Aren't you doing a whole bunch of models for Freelancer?
Yeah, I'm just doing some commission work right now for the Freelancer mod, and
Which means... What exactly?
I'm just making some Freelancer models, ships.
3D models and ships. And
Yeah, just to give them out to the public.
vehicles.
Yeah, and we're also working on an RPG, a really great RPG. It's going to be a lot of
I
fun.
like RPGs.
It's going to be like the mother of all RPGs. It's going to be awesome.
That's good.
You make me sad. So be it. Come, Patsy. None shall pass. What? None shall pass. I have no quarrel with you, good Sir Knight, but I must cross this bridge. Then you shall die.
Say bye, Josh. I'm going. I'm out and taking your truck, going to Mexico.
Alright, have fun.
Gonna be driving Josh's truck, or Jeep. This is his Jeep. I won't crash it. I'm just kidding. There he is. There. See it? You see him? He's playing WoW. Yeah. I have to roll up the seat because, I'm shorter than him. So it's annoying. So I always like to leave the seat up when I leave the truck, so he gets in and it's like, oh, it's so cramped in here. What's going on? And it's like why is the brights on? How do you turn the brights off? Alright. Well, the light's on though. Seriously! I can't figure out the lights. There we go, I figured it out. No, I didn't. Seriously, how do you turn the lights on? I think they're on now. Not mistaken. Alright, let's go see Kev. Ooh, what's going on? Oh, baby. So yeah, just going over to Kev's, and apparently his voice sounds like a robot voice right now because I think he has a throat cold or something like that. So he sounds a little like this. I don't know why. Maybe it's because he has a cold, or maybe it's just trying to talk like that. I don't think he'll ever sound as good as me. And there's a guy driving with a bike in front of me. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so I'm gonna go over to this place, cheer him up. So I guess this episode's about that. So yeah, almost there. Here we go. It's Kev's place. You really do sound like a robot.
Yeah, how are you?
Oh, nothing much.
Oh.
Yo-ho. I'm filming episode 6 right now. Filming the whole episode so far.
This is episode 6
Of J-Day Show.
Welcome to my cave.
Is that your actual voice right now?
Yes. I'm playing costume.
So who are you? Say hi. What's your name? The name you want to reveal.
Adam.
Adam West? From America.
No.
Okay. And you.
Adam Sandler.
Anyways, what's your alter ego on the internet, eh? Your alter ego.
Core.
Copper Core.
Yes, to Copper
I think
Core.
we've talked about you once. Just in case.
I want to make a suggestion.
Yeah, go ahead. Make a suggest.
You need to get some freelancer footage in there.
Yeah, it's a space flying game that you use your keyboard. You don't use a joystick with for some strange reason. But it's like an RPG but with spaceships and exploring space.
Actually, that's a pretty good description.
Yeah, it's a not bad game. I think it's pretty much free to buy too. Free to buy. If not,
Free to
probably
download.
$5. It's free to download. Can you get it free?
I think so, yeah.
Like
because
officially?
It's abandonware now.
Ah, so it's a free game to buy. I recommend buying it if you're bored.
That looks like a giant.
Johnson!
It sucks being sick.
No, it doesn't, because being sick is what we are on the J-Day Show.
That's no moon. That's a space station. We can't win, but there are all alternatives to fighting. Like getting the hell out of here! I'm just kidding. Can you imagine if I was like that?
Hey, Jake, go give me a chocolate bar.
Chocolate bar.
Yeah, it's in the drawer over there.
Alright, let's see what we got here. What drawer? What drawer?
The one over there.
Ah, yes. Icon. Icon is such a magical, wonderful world, and we have to all prepare for.
Oh, sweet mother of pearl. Oh.
And now we have our food. We are almost ready to go. Kevin and Brianne Reimer are going as the Turks, Alana and Sang.
Cosplay rules. They require you to, if you're using props, to use fake ones and not real Glocks.
Now let's move on.
What are we doing?
So then after much more preparation, we're almost ready to go.
Alright, we're getting this show on the road! Yeah!
Ah, yes, now we're in the car, and we're on the way to Winnipeg. Ooh.
Hi, we're here at the
Winnipeg Convention Center.
Winnipeg Convention Center and getting the show on the road.
And I'm going as Silent Bob.
We got some food and stuff in there and clothes, blankets, and all this crazy crap on the wall. We're gonna icon it up. Why are you? Oh. There we go. Neo. We got Rude, not looking at me because he's shy.
So now we're all dressed up, ready to go up to Icon 2008.
Van Helsing in the flesh. Still waiting in line. We've been waiting in line for, what do you think, 20 minutes?
15 at least.
About 15 minutes we're waiting in line. We're still in line.
Ah, yes, anime freaks at its best. Otaku, crazy people, nerds, all gathering up into a horde of insanity.
Oversized much? Is he trying to compensate for something? Here at Icon, an anime, people love giant oversized swords. Come on, go nuts, man, go nuts! Just don't hurt it. Just don't hurt anybody.
Who's got these guys? Yes.
Me,
yes,
pick me. Okay, so do you have to have acting lessons or like that to do voice acting, or can you just go right into it? Or what do you recommend we do?
That's the question we've been waiting for.
Yeah. Like, I really want to do this voice acting thing.
The operative word in it is acting.
Yeah.
Totally. That is the operative word.
It's not voice.
It's not voice.
Yeah. Well, I thought I'd ask. And also, is there anything in Canada that
Oh yeah, Ocean Drew. That's where Deer and Longing's not being recorded here. It's where Death Note's being recorded. All of Inuyasha was recorded up here. All of Gundam was recorded up here. It all takes place Ranma. All of the recording in Canada takes place in Vancouver.
Yeah.
But not too far away. I mean, like plane ride away.
Hey, how do you like Canada?
But yeah, there's definitely a studio in Vancouver. But to back to your original question, yeah. In fact, I think I do that a bigger disservice than anybody because everybody knows I was an anime fan first. And so I think a lot of people think I was just a fan that loved anime so much I got allowed to voice act. I was acting professionally, not talking loud in a room while other people are trying to talk. I was acting professionally from the age of 7 on, doing commercials and still talking loud, and films. I'm just doing what she did. That's all. But that was our prime goal. Like, and the people that weren't were doing other types of performance. Rob Ungle was a stand-up comedian. Cynthia Martinez was a singer in a Spanish rock band. But you definitely have to have acting experience, and that's the fun part. That's honestly the best part of the job.
We've said this time and time again at conventions and stuff, is get any acting experience you can. It's going to help you. And you know what? It's a lot of fun. We've said that, and there was a guy that we've seen at convention after convention, and he called us. He wrote to us.
He actually called him on his cell phone.
Like right now.
Still going on. He literally sent us an email, and he took our advice and auditioned for a local community theater show. Now he could care less about being a voice actor. He has had so much fun doing theater, live theater. Yeah. That's what he is all about now. He's like, oh, screw voice acting. I love this. And most of us in this business. The reaction is immediate. Yes, the reaction is immediate. You don't have to wait 6 or 8 months for the DVD to come out. But most of us in this business set up the actors first. And it's kind of like Johnny said, this was the next audition.
So you have to go to acting school?
No.
Not necessarily.
No?
You need to be a good actor. You have to, and that's usually how you go about doing that, is taking some formal lessons.
Okay.
Donnie, what's your background to that? Because everybody knows that you were doing Power Rangers, but what did you do acting-wise or performance-wise prior to that?
Prior to Power Rangers, I acted like a clown in school. The only acting training that I had got before Power Rangers was intro to speech and theater. It was not a full. It was So it's like we had we did plays or whatever in class, and that was my first real introduction to that. And it was probably around there when I started really thinking, oh, I want to act. But then actually when I towards the end of my days in Power Rangers, I was taking classes and whatnot. But you do need to know. I mean, I think that you just have to be able to truly express your emotions, and I learned a lot from seeing myself and hearing myself and going, okay, that was wrong, that was right, this worked, this didn't work, But it's better if you can do that before you get up there and start doing it, because then you look like a fool, Honestly, I think though, if you want to be a voice actor, you shouldn't aim at voice acting.
Yes,
You should. I mean, to be an actor is great, but I got to tell you, there's tons of actors out there, and your competition is crazy. I would say if you want to be in entertainment or something like that, you should get into 3D modeling and doing CG stuff, because That's in everything you see now. That's in anime, that's in films. And heck, if you get good enough at it, you just create your own thing and then you can voice it, you know? And that's really, and you can get programs like Blender. That's a 3D modeling animating program. You can get it for free. It's like free. It's not like you're not stealing it. It's like free. You can do it, you know? But that's what I would think, you know, that's where, like, I'm actually doing that now. Like, I mean, because I'm like creating my own like animations now. Or at least that's my goal. I haven't done it, but like we're working on it. I'm in pre-production. But anyhow, like, that's like what I want to do is like create some opportunities for myself. Because anime is not there as much as it used to be. I've done more games and stuff now, or original animations than actual anime. But my thing is like create your own opportunity to do it, you know? I mean, you can sit here and you can waste all your time trying to be a voice actor and never get there. And then you'll look back and be like, boy, I spent 8 years of my life trying to be a voice actor and now I'm working at Circle K, you know? So really, you gotta think this is your one shot. Life is one shot, you know? You die and you don't come back and fix it. No, it's like do what, you know, figure out what you want to do and then go for it, but make sure it's something that you can possibly reach. Voice acting is like saying, I'm going to spit on that bag over there from sitting here. I might be able to do it, but it's a long shot, you know? But if I say I'm going to spit on the ground, then I have a lot more to aim at. So if you're saying, oh, I'll be an actor, I'm going to be an actor, then you have so much more to go for.
Broaden your horizon.
You've got a lot of competition. If you can even say, well, I want to be a grip in a film, or I just want to do some PA work, I want to see what it's like, I want to do some engineer work, or I want to get into audio. You can do those things and then get yourself in that way, you know, because you'll learn a lot that way too.
Yeah.
You brought up a very good point. I don't know a single audio engineer for any of the studios that has not gotten some voice acting work.
Oh yeah.
And moved up.
Became like producer or
Director,
Yeah. But every engineer, with the exception of Brian Leach, who's my engineer, at ADB, you can hear their voices on so many different titles because a lot of times it's like, oh, we've got this guy. He comes in for 2 lines. Oh, we don't have anybody coming in right now. Well, here, you just jump in and do it.
Yeah.
And so very often our audio engineers end up with like 30 or 40 credits a year.
So Ted, tell us about yourself.
Oh, I'm married, 2 kids.
It's good.
Muscle car.
Yeah, muscle car?
Yeah, muscle car.
What kind of muscle car is it?
6.7, Plymouth Pier 3. 2-door, hardtop.
Yeah.
383 Dodge engine.
So anyways, today we're not going to talk about
cars.
Cars or video games. Oh man, we're not talking about video games. Can you believe that?
Yes.
We're going to talk about superhero movies. Ninja, you know, not Ninja.
Marvel, DC,
yeah,
Image.
Comic book movies. The most biggest movie for this summer, you know, summer's over and all, is The Dark Knight. Dark Knight, your thoughts?
It was a good movie.
Yeah?
I have a whole lot of complaints. Too bad Heath Ledger is dead.
Heath Ledger, he died too, because you know that last shot in the movie when he was like laughing and, you know, he's upside down, and the camera's upside down, you know that shot, right?
Excellent shot.
Yeah. But when you're watching the movie for the first time, or at least me, I was knowing that was the last shot of Heath Ledger as the Joker.
Yep.
It's kind of sad. So yeah.
Brought a tear right here.
Right here. Yeah. It's pretty bad.
So, hats off to Heath Ledger.
Hats off. He was the perfect Joker. We're gonna miss you. Too bad you couldn't, you know, live and reap the benefits of knowing that you were the best Joker. You know, Jack Nicholson was pretty good, but he was good.
I'd have to say Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill?
Mark Hamill's one of the best Jokers.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Did you guys feel that? The Earth just shook.
I think so. Maybe. Maybe a little earthquake, like a tremor?
No. It's got to be a continental shift.
Well, maybe it was a graboid. But yeah. Yeah, Jack Nicholson, like, I grew up with that guy. Watching that movie.
You grew up with Mark Hamill.
No. The first time I watched Batman was 1989.
But you grew up with Mark Hamill.
What, Star
We
Wars?
all grew up with Mark Hamill.
Star Wars, Luke Skywalker.
No, Joker. Mark Hamill.
What are you talking about? No, we didn't. It was the old 70s show.
Batman animated series.
I know, which was after 1989.
You grew up after 1989.
I did, yes, you got a point. But I'm saying the first experience that I actually liked Batman
original,
was
yes.
the Tim Burton film, 1999.
Very brief movie experience.
Yeah.
Followed by a very lengthily animated series.
Yes.
Mark Hamill being
Yeah,
the
point.
Joker.
Yes, that's true.
You grew up with that.
Yeah.
You know, the movie, well, then again, this guy could recite Batman word for word. The whole movie.
In my head.
Got any of that stuff?
Oh, yeah. Well, you want me to do something for you right now? Last time I did the Joker impressions, I got bad mouth left and right, man.
Like who?
Oh, other people on YouTube. But this is the Heath Ledger Joker. You haven't seen my...
Jack Nicholson.
No.
Decent people shouldn't live here. They'd be happier someplace else. Pretty tough talk about Carl. Don't worry about it. This clown couldn't touch Grissom if I handed him his lungs by now.
If Grissom knew about us, we might hand you something.
Don't flatter yourself, Angel. He's a tired old man. Can't run this city without me. And besides, he doesn't know. Anyways.
I've heard that. I'm glad you're dead. I'm glad you're dead. And he goes on.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, what was that like?
You are a vicious bastard, the Teddy Ant. I'm glad you did.
I'm glad you're dead. Anyways, what was
Yeah. But yeah, Dark Knight was a good movie.
Yeah.
A lot of action, a lot of, like, you know, the touch, like the fire engine. I see you going through it, it's on fire. Just sitting there.
Yeah, a fire truck on fire.
I'm like,
only,
that's the Joker.
Only true Batman fans or Joker fans, well, I'm assuming, would understand Joker's humor. And that's Joker's humor right there.
I don't know. Anyone who noticed that it was a fire truck got the humor.
Yeah, I guess. But people, you know, Joker's humor is...
Twisted,
and that's part of Joker's humor right there, right? So it's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fire truck on fire.
And what else? Like, I wasn't a big fan of the motorcycle, honestly. Like, you know, the car's kind of totaled, and you know, he engages. You know, was it called something? I don't care.
It was a pod.
But all of a sudden, like, you know, the pod launches out, and it's all tumbling, and you know, it was kind of neat. But I felt like, you know, okay, who would have planned for that? Oh yeah, Batman, the master planner of everything, prepared for everything.
I have to say, I liked it.
I can understand that. I can understand some people liking it. I can also understand some people hating it.
And I also read that the director said, or saw the director saying they only designed that pod thing
for the movie,
for the aesthetics use. Like people were riding it and were like professional bikers and stuff like that, and they would fall. It's not designed for biking. But,
he would have scratched the crap out of that motorcycle.
Oh yeah, just like Robin did in Batman Forever. He's crashed the Batmobile. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that one.
On the set. Yeah.
Unless you told me about it and I completely forgot.
Yeah. But yeah, what do you think of Batman's voice in the Dark Knight?
He's doing a good job.
Doing a good job?
I'm not going to complain.
No, well, you know.
I can...
Some scenes, most of it...
It feels very forced at times.
Yeah, well, he's trying. He obviously is forcing it. But what I'm saying, like, most of the movie, it works, right? Mm-hmm. But there's some scenes, like the close-up scenes, where it looks like his nose is blocked. You know, like that, and it looks like it doesn't look weird. It's like, why? Okay, like, why is your nose blocked? You know, design your mask so you can breathe out your nose. It doesn't.
Two-Face.
Yeah.
Perfect to the comic book, like
to the point.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Just it makes you go. Ugh. How could he survive that?
Yeah. Except there was not enough.
No, like. You know, okay, what I understand is they kind of essentially killed his character off because, you know, Joker was going to continue. The movies were going to continue with the Joker as a villain. Remove Two-Face because he was just kind of like, you know, setting up the Joker, you know, just for his sheer craziness.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, Heath Ledger.
He didn't commit suicide.
No,
He's just...
No, that's all I'm trying to say. I'm saying he hit the bucket.
Oh.
He's dead. Rest in peace, faces.
Yeah. So the next villains, though, you can't complain about that. Like, the guy from Mission Impossible 3, that villain guy is going to be the Penguin, and...
Is that 100% confirmed yet?
Yeah, apparently, so I've heard. I got it right on Wikipedia, at least.
Wikipedia.
Okay, if I'm wrong, the news at the time, right now, as far as I know...
Yes, the current belief that a lot of people are assuming that is true,
is that guy from Mission Impossible 3, I can't remember his name, the guy with the big head, like me, and he's playing the Penguin, and Johnny Depp is Riddler.
Yeah. Which, I'm looking for a good Riddler. Better than Jim Carrey.
And Batman Forever, since we're talking about this, Batman Forever had 2 Jokers as villains.
Essentially, yeah. Well,
Joker / Two-Face, Joker / Riddler.
Yeah, but come on.
With that being said, I really did like that movie.
Well, I can understand that as a movie standpoint, but if you go to the comics, you might as well shoot yourself.
Yeah.
I don't care if they got anything right.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this third one will be really good. It'll be missing the Joker. I don't think it'll be as good as Dark Knight because of that. But it'll be good still. It'll still be good.
Well, I'm sure it'll be great. Yeah. Like, the guy's done a great job with the first 2 movies.
Oh, and Christopher Nolan, I think that's the director's name. Please, more Scarecrow. Please.
I don't know. It's just right enough for me.
I don't know. Well, anyways.
I say they shouldn't have forced Sam Raimi to do it. To do Venom. They shouldn't have forced him. I think ideally they ruined Venom.
Yeah.
He looked excellent.
Yeah.
I've heard some people say, "Where's the tongue?"
Yeah.
But he didn't have that tongue. Like in your face, groping you tongue.
Yeah. Like Kev, did you see the movie? Yeah. He would take his
every
face
time
away,
talked,
and
every time
he'd talk like you see his face with the fangs, and he'll think. Whatever,
come on.
And then it
he should have been like a full mask.
I am Venom. Yeah.
Whatever, right?
And they did the same thing in Dark Knight with Venom too. They had a short time of him in the end of the movie. Same with Two-Face. A short time at the end with him, and then he's gone.
Scarecrow.
In the Dark Knight, Two-Face had a short spot at the end. Same with Venom in Spider-Man 3. Had a short spot at the end. They did that too.
Now I understand.
Because they build up. They build up. Okay, now he's Two-Face. Now he's dead. Now they build him up. They build him up. Now he's Venom. Now he's dead. Oh, and there's another beef. He's dead!
Tell me about it.
Let's
see them bring that one back from the grave. Which they might.
He was incinerated.
It's comic books.
Wasn't he incinerated, though?
It doesn't matter. It's comic books.
It's been a while since I've seen the movie.
A little piece of Venom might have survived somewhere, and then it slithers away and grows, and for some reason Eddie Brock's back to life.
Without he'd have no body.
The only way he might have a body too. Who knows? It's
the only way I can think about is explaining it is he's in the symbiont, merged with a symbiont, and he has no body left. So that's the only thing I can think of.
It's just Carnage. How would they explain Carnage without a Venom? Because Carnage is Venom's son.
Why'd they kill him? I'm flabbergasted. I can't get over it.
I liked Sandman though. Sandman looked awesome. Right?
Sandman was awesome.
He was awesome.
Yes, Sandman. I like Sandman. A little emo.
Yeah, a little too emotional.
Yeah, a little too moan, but whatever.
Yeah, you gotta quit saying emo.
Yeah, emotional.
Don't shorten emotional.
He's too emotional.
There you go.
Too much drama. Oh, I didn't even start on that. Oh, and I'm sure everybody's bitched about this part with the creation of Sandman.
Oh,
come on, just look. There's something in there. Check it out before you make your experiment go or whatever.
Okay,
you know?
I can understand that, but the actual the creation of Sandman, it was awesome.
Yes, it was. Yeah,
it was beautiful.
But it's just they couldn't write around him being in there. So they just said, oh, well, they just won't check. They just won't check, and they'll just proceed with the experiment after all. Ergo, we do.
Yeah, like if they're doing an expensive experiment, they're gonna check. They're gonna have fail-safes for that type of crap. But, it's a movie. They don't have the time to, explain how they didn't find him. Like, maybe if they
He could have been part of the experiment in some way, and he went out to check something, and something went wrong, and the experiment set off on its own.
No, that would have been too techno. Like, they could have had him buried in the sand. And when they checked, he was covered in sand. And then when they left, because they didn't spend that much time checking. Yeah. And then there's also scientists, how often does a scientist... I've checked it 1,000 times, we'll just make the mistake.
Whatever.
Accidents do happen on the workplace. Yes. That's why we have health and safety.
I actually don't have a big problem with that part. It's just...
I have no problem with that part. It's one of the better parts of the movie.
It is. It's not... there is... I'll just get the good points that I like out of the way first. I do love Peter Parker being evil. Like,
Shameful.
Being a badass,
Badass.
I did, and I thoroughly enjoyed that part, and him, telling what's her name, MJ off, and I don't know, I can't remember. I only watched the movie once. I think it was enough. But and then they get all that, and then it's just cry scene after cry scene. Everybody's...
There's a little bit a little too many emotional scenes. That's for sure.
Yeah. But I think we said all we can say about this movie.
Well, I'm done complaining. At least we got to see a third SpiderMan movie with, a lot of the actors did a nice job. The actors all did an excellent job at their roles. I can't really.
Oh yeah, they're good actors. Sure, yeah, they did a good job
acting
their
roles.
Oh sure, yeah. Oh, there's one more thing that bugs me about that movie. What's the guy's name? The guy that's Green Goblin's son. What's that character's name?
Harry Osborn.
Harry Osborn and his butler.
You could have told me that yesterday.
You mean again? I knew all along that your father killed himself with his own weapon thing, and it wasn't Spider-Man. I was waiting for the right time to tell you. The right time was right away.
Dropped the ball on that one, sir.
And he was plotting his revenge through 2 movies, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. Well, and the butler knew the whole time. That butler, I would have just you son of a...
No, I could have totally seen, Harry Osborn doing the last act of evil. Just yeah. Bang!
It's once...
Bang, bang!
It's once again, information I could have used yesterday! But, well, c'est la vie.
Bang!
Bang, bang! Oh, okay. Anyways, enough about Spider-Man 3, right? Oh, just one more thing. If they do make Spider-Man 4, and they better have Carnage, but they probably won't, Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey as Carnage. Jim Carrey.
That could be insane.
Jim Carrey. That would be perfect. Because he's insane, and so was Cassidy guy.
Absolutely insane. Cassidy is the most insane.
Psychotic.
That's got to be a rated R flick,
it won't be. It won't be. It's Spider-Man. You can't rate R to that.
It's Carnage.
PG-13.
Emphasis.
I know what you're saying. I would be nice.
I know what you're saying too.
It's Spider-Man. It's for kids.
But I hear Hasbro, Marvel, they're in league now, so you never know what's going to happen next.
And Marvel does have their own movie studio now, so they have to make it good.
With Hasbro, somehow Hasbro funds the money.
Cool.
What should we move on to next?
What should we talk about next? I don't know.
SpongeBob, got any suggestions?
Cartoons, maybe?
There you go, cartoons. Finally, I find Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, I didn't find it, but it's been brought to my attention that there is a DVD of Sonic the Hedgehog, the only good series in my mind of Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, granted, I'll say Sonic X is pretty neat. I don't watch it. But that 2 seasons back in the early 90s, Sonic the Hedgehog.
SpongeBob, you got a little something inside your face.
No! Pain is temporary, films forever.
If I pass out and
I find it.
I'll have a pillow to land on.
I watched the first 2 episodes of Sonic X. It was okay. I have to say, like, it was actually, because he goes to the real world and he's like racing, he's running away from cop cars and he's just flooring it. Like, he's just gone. And these guys are, the cop cars are like flabbergasted over this. And it's a freaking blue hedgehog. I've never figured out why he's blue.
How fast were you going? 120 kilometers an hour?
On the blue thing, like there's a, back in the 90s, early 90s, there's a comic book that came out before the actual Sonic the Hedgehog comic book series came out. It actually depicts how Sonic became Sonic, how he became blue, and how Dr. Robotnik became this big, fat, ugly...
I read that was Dr. Kinobor, I believe.
It's Robotnik backwards.
Yeah.
You actually read that one.
Yeah,
I read it too.
And the entire thing is that some rotten eggs got into his machine, which was also powering the 6 Chaos Emeralds.
He had... They weren't Chaos Emeralds, they were like these stones. I think they were egg, like, you know, kind of like egginium or something like that. Something stupid, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And they were absorbed, like, he was trying to trap all the evil in the world into those stones.
Yeah.
And then, you know, one scene goes to Sonic on a treadmill and he's spinning out and, well, the fastest a hedgehog can go is like, oh my goodness, you're going over 300 and it's climbing. And like, you know, and he just goes so fast the machine breaks.
8 miles per hour!
And then he's all of a sudden blue. And his sneakers are gone, so the doctor gives him these new sneakers. So he has, that's why they resist friction, speed, and don't burn
So
out.
he has no friction, so he tries to run.
Okay, well, I didn't mean friction. Well, you know,
Yeah,
they resist the friction, wear, and tear.
Okay.
Okay. And then, you know, that something goes wrong. Well, Sonic goes and gets a drink and a hot dog or something. And then the drink spills on the computer, and then the machine blows up, and all the evil trapped in the stones goes into Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah.
Bang! He's this plump, round freak.
Yeah.
And then, you know, so the chaos ensues.
Yeah, well, it's not a bad cartoon. Like, yeah.
Well, that's not what the cartoon's based off of.
Oh.
That was
just an explanation for everything, for the video game.
Was this on a comic book? Or?
It was the first issue by itself, kind of like, you know, a preview issue.
Actually, where I saw it was inside the Disney comic books they had a
Really?
while back. Yeah.
Like the Disney magazine where they had the comic books and stuff.
Exactly.
But yeah, anyway,
Yeah.
that's enough talk about Sonic.
Yeah.
Cartoons, right? We're talking about cartoons.
Yeah,
So
the
Batman.
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 I love the Batman.
That was
watched
a
it all.
nicely long series.
I'm still in season 1. Like, I don't have all the time in the world to
Oh,
watch
you
all
mean
these things.
the Batman?
Yeah, the
Batman.
Batman.
I was thinking Batman animated series.
Oh, we could talk about
90s,
that.
You know,
that
the
is
old
the,
stuff.
oh, okay. Let's talk about that instead. Yeah, that was way better. That's like.
Well, I don't know if it's
Yes,
way
yes.
better.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't.
Yes.
It was. I haven't
Joker,
seen.
I prefer Joker from that series.
Oh, yes.
But
alone, then, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I didn't like the Joker in the Batman. He was like big, long, slender head with these like sleeves that are like
he looked
this,
more like a
and-
clown.
It
It
looked
looked
like,
kind of.
It looked like he ran out of a nut house and he's still wearing a straight jacket. I think he actually is wearing a straight
Go
jacket.
figure.
Yeah.
I guess. But yeah. What? I don't know.
Gargoyles.
Gargoyles! Run, gargoyles!
One of the greatest cartoon series created by Disney.
Totally.
Yeah.
One of.
Totally.
Although
I really enjoyed Darkwing Duck, but
well, that's also a very solid argument. Although to segue from Batman to Gargoyles, I think they had the same team of writers.
Did that thing fall again? They did the same writers?
I think so.
But regardless, I used to watch Gargoyles every day. I used to, for some strange reason, it was on during school hours. I don't know what they were thinking with that, because the Disney afternoon was on every day, Monday to Friday, with during school hours. So I used to pop in a tape and hit record and go to school.
Are you sure about that?
well,
For me, it was.
He was in a different province.
Oh, good
I was in
point.
Ontario, 4 hours away.
Okay. Here, I think it played like 5
4 o'clock?
4:30.
I thought it was 4 o'clock, but it could have been 4:30.
I thought it was 2:30.
No, it doesn't matter. No.
Yeah.
I just know it was after school.
For me, it was during school.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
it
trying to
just-
remember what came on before it.
Yeah, I know, eh?
I don't remember. Something stupid. Nothing ever good.
No.
Like a sitcom or something.
Yeah, it was like Full House or something dumb.
I think like
sitcom for us.
Yeah. So I'm trying to remember like the Disney afternoon. I mean.
I used to watch it religiously though.
Yeah.
But I would always have it on tape.
It could have been Darkwing Duck and then Gargoyles.
I think Bonkers came after Darkwing Duck.
Oh, during the Disney afternoon. Oh, like it was always changing. It was never the same. There's Darkwing Duck, Gargoyles, Gummy Bears, a Tailspin, Gargoyles, obviously.
Anyway,
yeah,
Gargoyles was an excellent cartoon series. Like, the Goliath there and all this
the
regal
castle,
glory.
the castle up in the sky, in the skyscraper above the clouds.
Xanatos' castle.
Which was #1.
Yeah, I think the best original was Xanatos. I mean, as a villain,
he was awesome.
There was no better.
Yeah, like he had the funding, he had smarts, and he was a very intelligent guy. Like, and he did everything. Like he didn't start off as a villain he didn't start off as a villain at first, but then he becomes a villain, and as the story goes, he eventually becomes a good guy again. Right?
I think so. I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, but
yeah, it was an interesting story. Like,
because
even
worse villains came along.
Demona, like she's like Goliath is.
She's
betrayed
angry at humans, but it's like she's like destroy all humans, whatever, and they're all evil. But she has a very good reason for feeling.
Yes, she does.
Yes,
her bow was taken away from her. Like
yeah,
the love of her life was just gone, pulled away. That's it. She thought he was dead, destroyed, gone, and when she finally gets reunited with him, she hates him because, well, where'd you go? You left me. That's her attitude, right? I guess.
Well, didn't she know about? Well, she knew about the curse, right? And its ramifications.
I don't remember. I don't know if she even remembered.
Because I think she was. She might have been the one that actually told Xanatos about the castle in the first
I'd have to
place.
watch it again, honestly. Oh, I think I remember that. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Like she actually did betray. Oh, wait.
I don't remember how it went.
But maybe wouldn't she have told him that so he can actually bring him back to life? Would that not be betrayal? I'd have to watch it again.
It's been a little while.
But regardless, thankfully with DVDs, they can bring back those series. Like
problem though,
they haven't.
They brought back the first season. They did the first half of season 2, and they said for lack of interest, we're not releasing the rest.
Well, they should just done it in one nice box set. Bastards.
I guess thanks to the internet now we can get the rest though, because I don't have it taped on VHS tape.
I'll admit that's what I did, but if they do release a box set, totally buy it.
Oh yeah,
completely. Like, you got to support the stuff. Like if you like it, get it, right?
Yeah,
but they talk about that icon too.
And then there's also Transformers that overprice their DVDs. I am a diehard Transformers fan. I don't have one DVD because it's super expensive. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I'd love to have them.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I'm glad I got one of them.
Yeah, it was $30 at a pawn shop or microplay.
Yeah, and then Josh bought one of the other ones and gave
it away.
To not me.
To not me. Yeah, that still hurts every time I think about it. I still wake up at night screaming. Anyways. $90 average price for one volume of Transformers. And some of those seasons are split 2 to 3 volumes.
I'm glad they're finally making a movie of Transformers.
What do you mean finally? They did already.
I know, but it took out how many years?
Oh, yeah.
Same as SpiderMan. It took how many years?
Oh, yeah.
I remember when they first talked about they're going to make a Spider-Man movie, and then studios fought over the rights for how many years.
There's a comic book of Spider-Man that I have that they hinted that there's going to be a Spider-Man movie with a shot of a theater outside with a sign that said Spider-Man the movie. And this is like mid-90s.
Well, yeah, it took from then till when it actually came out for them.
I was still living with my parents.
All that crap.
I was still living with my parents.
I remember that.
And they were hinting at it then. They were trying to do it then.
Yeah, and then they fought over the rights. They just fought over the rights.
Yeah. Go! It's just like a NASCAR rumble. Pain is temporary. Pain is temporary. Film is forever.
Pepsi.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, that concludes our broadcast. Have a nice day! I'm rolling now! And that's recording me yelling.
Fireworks at 8 Hill, take 1. That looks pretty raunchy.
It's way too close.
Don't try this at home, boys and girls.
Yeah, it's definitely my lens. My lens is dirty. I'm getting lots of lens flares. Looks like Star Trek. Woo! I've never been so close to fireworks before. Oh, this is turning out like crap. It's not even focusing.
Watch here or what? Huh? You and the wife both watch here? No, we got a ride with Jay. Oh, okay.
Hey, you want to film for all? It's getting blurry. It's not focusing. So it's not really doing it justice. It's weird seeing it without the echo. I mean, without hearing the echo. It's like happening right away. You're hearing the bang right away.
Yeah.
Hope Alan can make sense of this. It's kind of blurry.
Yeah, it's really blurry.
Well, it's not to focus on it. It's not the best camera in the world.
Yeah.
I don't have tape for the other one, unfortunately. These are really good fireworks. Like, these are professional. Is that it?
I don't know.